Good morning and welcome to the morning show on WRC Radio. Today we're talking about Galaxie Skate Center and some great things coming up here. Phil Wallace, the owner of that establishment, is in the studio with us today to talk about a Christian concert, something new there, and all kinds of new happenings this summer. Phil, what's up?
Well, good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing real well.
Yeah. We're doing really good, too. So we've made a lot of changes this year to, some things here at the rink. One of the things we did, we closed down for the 3 or 4 weeks there at the end of June and refinished the skate floor. It was a little overdue for that. And,
that's a big undertaking, isn't it?
Well, it is, and expense too. So, but it's one of the necessary evils, in order to keep the people coming back. And we just had a guy. His name is Joe. He comes down on a regular basis. He's from Fond du Lac. And he comes skating on our floor. He says, I just absolutely love your floor. He says, I got to come down here and skate as much as I can, but it's 2 hours and 20 minutes each way to get here.
Wow.
So we have dedicated people that come and skate on that maple floor, and they absolutely love it. So we try to take care of it as best we can. I mean, that's one of our biggest assets. That and my smiley face. So.
Oh, yeah, that's it, too. But you aren't closed that much in the summer. You are for maintenance there, but you're back open again.
Yeah,
right?
We're back open. We were back open right after July 4th weekend. We figured let people celebrate the 250th of birthday of America. That was a great thing. And then we were right back at it the next following weekend, and we've been doing private parties. We just had the Glow Down Throwdown with Stetson Clary, and he puts that all assembles together and everything, and we help provide the place for him and whatnot. We had over 620 bodies through the door on one Saturday, and we had people there from not just Wisconsin, but we had people there from Minnesota, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. 7 states plus Wisconsin. We had all those people coming to our community for this one major event, and it's a youth wrestling event.
Were they wrestling with skates on or not?
No. That might be a little dangerous. So, it's just doing different things and making use of the facility of, just not just roller skating all the time, but, of course, our true passion is roller skating. So one of the things that we've been doing is we've been experimenting with event nights, and stuff like that. So, make something a little bit more special, a little bit different, on a Friday night or a particular Friday night. And one of the ones that we have coming up is Michael Jackson night. It's going to be on Friday, August 7th. And it's going to be all Michael Jackson's music from the Jacksons, Jackson 5, Janet Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, some of their hits and stuff like that. Kind of playing off of the movie Michael that has been out this summer that everybody has enjoyed. So, and then K-pop is still really, really huge. So we're going to do another K-pop night on Friday, August 14th. Come dress up as your favorite K-pop character. So, there's just different things that we got going on. And then, just trying to keep everybody involved and keep everybody out of the hot heat. We got, our air conditioning in there, and we constant 72 degrees all the time. So
yeah, perfect. We mentioned the guy coming from a long ways away too. I mean, we've talked about it before. There aren't that many skate centers or facilities. That's why they're coming from that far away to find you guys, right?
Yeah, right. And a lot of the ones, lacrosse is, they have a cement floor. And Oakdale, they have a blacktop floor. That's asphalt, which is very similar to cement. When you fall down, it's going to hurt. There is a guy in Madison who is in the works of trying to put together a roller rink. It's going to be over by the airport on the northeast side of Madison. I really do hope that he does well. I really do, because roller skating needs to be around. It's a very healthy activity for everybody, and it's just something that you can do from age 2 all the way to 92. It doesn't make any difference how old you are. Roller skating should be part of your life, just like swimming. So the guy in Madison, he just closed on a building here about a month ago, and he's got a lot of work to do, and I think he's planning on trying to be open by the end of the month or end of the year. But there again, he wants to put in what I have as a solid maple floor. And of course the expense that goes along with that, and so I'm hoping that maybe he'll reach out and he'll ask for some helpful advice or whatever, because roller rinks, it's a different ball of wax. We all communicate together. We have a camaraderie amongst us owners and whatnot. We all try to work together to make everybody's rink run a little bit more efficiently. We work off of each other's hey, what are you doing over here? Oh, that sounds like a great idea. Well, let's try that at my place. And we bounce ideas off of each other and everything, because most of the roller rinks, like you said, are so far apart. I mean, there's almost 100 miles distance within most of the rinks that are in Wisconsin. Let's see, the one in Appleton, and after the tornado the other day, I did make contact, and they are doing okay. They didn't have any damage to their building, so that's good. And then there's one in Fond du Lac. It's more of a wedding and banquet facility now than it is a roller rink. I mean, the new owners kind of went a different direction with it. We still have the one over there in Cedarburg. We have one in Waukesha. There's one in Kenosha. There's one in Burlington. My friends John and Melanie own that one down there. Then we have Steve up in Superior. We got Steve and Sarah in Rice Lake. And then there's Eau Claire, Menominee. That one's for sale if somebody wanted to buy a roller rink.
There you go.
Yeah.
Excellent opportunity. I was thinking about this the other day, Phil, when I was driving around. You get into some of these small towns, you see these little like Quonset hut buildings, and
those used to be roller rinks.
Yeah, back in the day when roller skating was really a fad, there was one in every small town.
Yeah, if you're on Highway 14 and you're going towards Madison, just as you're leaving the village of Arena, on the north side of the road, there's a building. It's kind of like a, what is that now? It's like a trash and treasure kind of thing, or whatever it is. That was the Arena roller rink. And there was one in Rock Springs, little old Rock Springs over there by Baraboo. And they had a roller rink over there in their community building. And, so, yeah, there was a lot of them all over the place. Viroqua had one. I mean, there was just tons of them all over the place. Now I think we're down to about 17 or 18, something like that. So, hey, get out and support your local roller rink. We'll steer you there.
Yeah, hint, hint, hint. Well, you've made some upgrades, not only in the facility, but your website. You've made some real changes. You've got an app, too, I understand.
Well, we're still in the development stage with the app. Okay, there's a lot of different things that have to go into the app thing. You have to get with Google Play, and you have to meet all their guidelines, and with Apple Play, you have to meet all their guidelines, and those are fairly strict. So everything has to be coordinated with them before the app can actually be released. But yes, my friend Ethan, who incidentally was one of my 4th and 5th grade students when he was in Hillsboro when we did skate lessons up there, and he's been an avid roller skater since then. He is now 19 years old, and he is a tech guru, and he is building websites and doing all kinds of different things like that. So he says, I have a love and a passion for the roller rink. Phil, hey, can I do something for you? Can I revamp your website? Is there something that we can work on for you to make things better or whatever? And I was like, so we sat down and we had like a 2 or 3 hour meeting. And he was talking about all the passion that he had, growing up from 4th and 5th grade all the way through high school and everything, always coming roller skating. He goes, this place means a lot to me. He says, how can I help, and how can I help redo things? And so he has developed and rebuilt my website, GalaxieSkateCenter.com. So if anybody listening out there, you go to GalaxieSkateCenter.com, GALAXIE, SkateCenter.com, you will find a whole brand new look. Now, it's going to be easier for you to book birthday parties, private parties, and all that kind of stuff. And since everybody loves our pizzas and some of our food and all that kind of stuff, we've upgraded our food too. It's going to be on the website and on the app, where you can actually, if you want to come up and order our food to take it to go, you can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would appeal to a lot of people because not everybody's going to want to get on skates, obviously.
Right.
Come up and check it out. So, Galaxie Skate Center, and your hours, are they back to kind of normal now?
Not yet.
Okay.
We're going to wait until after the Richland County Fair before we go back to normal hours. We're just going to stay at 5 to 9 on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we're going to keep that until after the Richland County Fair. And then after the Richland County Fair, we're going to actually go back to the normal hours again, which will be extended on, like, Saturday will be from 2 until 9. So you have a whole 7 hours of skating and whatnot that you can do. So
You've been doing Christian skates?
I've been doing Christian skates, and those have been, like, basically the highlight of our month. I mean, that's one of the biggest nights of the month. And we have one that's coming up August 9th where we're going to do things a little bit different. And we normally do our skating from 4:30 to 7:30 on the second Sunday of every month. Well, this month here for August, we're going to make it a whole Christian day. And we're going to do the skating from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. And then we're going to have some live Christian bands come in. We're going to put about 200 and some chairs in a big horseshoe shape around the floor. And we're going to put these bands right in the middle of the floor. And we're going to have a little Christian concert. For those of you that you don't want to come up there and go skating, but you like Christian music and you like the camaraderie and the fellowship that goes along with Christian music, you're really going to enjoy this day. And we have 3 national Christian acts. One of them, Brendan Brooks, he's been touring the United States with a lot of other acts and whatnot. He's an up and coming Christian artist. He's been writing a lot of his own Christian music, and anybody from the Hillsboro area is going to know who I'm talking about, Brendan Brooks. And he is fast becoming one of those that is making his niche in the Christian music market. So
good to hear that, and good to say maybe we knew him when, right?
Well, yeah,
Someday.
Exactly. Hey, I knew you back then. Yeah.
I knew that guy.
I knew that guy.
So tell us a little bit more. So you're going to have, so the band will actually kind of maybe have its back to like where the seats are, normally, and the food. You're going to face outward, or how does that work?
No, we're going to have the bands actually facing towards the booth area and the concessions area and everything like that. The backs of the bands are going to be out towards the back wall.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So, but they're going to be in the middle of the floor. And like I said, we're going to put about 200 chairs in a big old horseshoe shape around them out there on the floor. So it's not going to be skating. This is going to be the Christian concert, will be from 6 until 9. So there's going to be the skating from 1 to 4 on August 9th. And then we're going to have from 4 until 6 p.m. if people want to come in, they want to eat, they want to have food, whatever, join some fellowship. We might have a couple of pastors come in there, maybe give some words, read some scriptures or whatever. And then at 6 o'clock, we're going to commence with the live Christian music. And if anybody wants to help set up chairs, they can do that too.
There you go. You wouldn't turn them down. Well, you brought along some examples of the acts that will be there.
So Brendan Brooks, I don't have anything from him right now, but he is, like I said, he's an up-and-coming artist. He does have some stuff that he's been writing and working on right now. But I want to highlight this band here. They've been around for a few years. They're from Duluth, Minnesota. It's a husband and wife duo, Brandon and Leah Munson. And they have some friends of theirs that come along and help with the band and everything. And they've been playing in their church. And what they've done is they've went out and actually made a recording of some of the Christian music that they've been writing. And so they're trying to make their way. And they have a couple of hits that have been on YouTube and on Christian radio and whatnot. The name of their band is Presence Music. And I want to play one for you right now. It's their latest that they've had. The song is called Pick Up That Book, and it's reference to picking up that Bible and read that Bible. Pick up that book. Let's listen to it right now.
Are you walking around in circles to prove you can fill up the void that's in you, but everything you try just leaves you empty? Going to church, hearing the sermons, don't know if you go to heaven for certain, 'cause your mistakes left you feeling unworthy. the greatest story ever heard. Standing strong now on his word. Pick up that book, study all the pages, feel it in your heart, that's what's gonna change you. There's no author that is better than the Father. There's no author that is better than the Father. The words in red draw you in deeper, flowing through your soul like water in the river. There's no author that is better than the Father. There's no author that is better than the Father.
Missteps and regrets holding you back from leaving your burdens and hurts in the past. Now you deserve a lifelong sentence. He intended a grace-filled lesson, the greatest story ever heard. Standing strong now on his word. Pick up that book, study all the pages, seal it in your heart, 'cause that's what's gonna change you. There's no author that is better than the Father. No author that is better than the Father. The words in red will draw you in deeper, flowing through your soul like water in the river. There's no author that is better than the Father. No author that is better than the Father. Pick up that book. If you need forgiveness, if you need restoring, if you need revival, if you need mercy, if you need forgiveness, if you need restoring, if you need revival, if you need mercy, if you need forgiveness, if you need restoring, if you need revival, if you need mercy.
Pick up that book, study all the pages, seal it in your heart, 'cause that's what's gonna change you. There's no author that is better than the Father. No author that is better than the Father. The words in red will draw you in deeper, flowing through your soul like water in the river. There's no author that is better than the Father. No author that is better than the Father. Pick up that book. Just pick up that book. Oh, pick it up.
This is the morning show on WRCO Radio. Presence Music. Phil.
Yeah, one of the things that we really stress to do on Christian Music Skate Night is we try to play the really upbeat Christian contemporary music, and Presence Music has been one of those that really emphasizes, some positive messages, some good messages, and doing it in a beat that you can skate to, so you can have fun with that. And I did speak with Brandon Munson from Presence Music the other day on the phone. He had this to say.
Hey everybody, this is Brandon with Presence Music. So excited to kind of sort of be on the radio this morning for WRCO Morning Show with Phil Nee. Want to jump on and talk a little bit about the amazing event we have coming up at the Galaxie Skate Center with Presence Music. Myself and my wife have a Christian pop band that travels all over the country, and we'll be opening up with our friend Brendan Brooks, who's right from your neck of the woods, for national Christian recording artist Love and the Outcome. So it is going to be an amazing evening, seeing the lights and the sounds of the beautiful Galaxie Skate Center together with professional sound, and 3 amazing artists have come from all over the country to be there with you Sunday evening, August 9th at 6 p.m. Man, it is going to be so much fun from 6 to 9 p.m. Tickets, I believe, are $12 at the door or 10 in advance. There's food and beverages there available for purchase. So this is going to be a ton of fun. Between all 3 of these artists, we've probably done thousands of events, and I don't think any of us have ever played at a skate center. So this is going to be super cool. We're hoping to get some cool photos and videos even, but most of all, if you're looking for hope, some more peace in your life, summer can get really busy, this will be an opportunity to slow down, relax, have some fun by yourself or with a friend or with your family. So really hoping you can come out. I mean, $10-12, that's probably cheaper than a movie ticket to enjoy 3 national artists and just have a ton of fun. So hopefully we can see you there August 9th at 6 p.m.
I was like Lazarus, no breath for these lungs to breathe. I was like Eve and Adam, believe in the lies of the enemy. I was like Cain to Abel, hurt and hateful and wandering, captive to sin till you drew me in all over again. Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Where would I be if it wasn't for a cross and a Savior rising up from the dust? Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Thank God that He paid such a high cost. The new me is looking more like Jesus. And I was like Paul on the desert road, till the song gave life to my misery. I was in judgment, throwing stones, till you showed me life more abundantly. Yeah. Goodbye to always, Lord, and new days of walking free. Yeah. Captive to sin, but you draw me in. Yeah. Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Where would I be if it wasn't for a cross and a Savior rising up from the dust? Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Thank God that He paid such a high cost. The new me is looking more like Jesus. Ooh. Far be it from me not to believe I'd be wandering without you. Far be it from me not to believe it ain't lost on me how you set me free. Left the old me in the rear view. It ain't lost on me how you set me free. Far be it from me not to believe I'll be wandering without you. Far be it from me, yeah, not to believe it ain't lost on me how you set me free. Left the army in the rear view. It ain't lost on me how you set me free. Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Where would I be if it wasn't for a cross and a Savior rising up from the dust? Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Where would I be if it wasn't for a cross and a Savior rising up from the dust? Where would I be if it wasn't for mercy? If it wasn't for grace? Thank God that He paid such a high cost. The new me is looking more like Jesus. New me's a little more like Jesus.
Presence Music on WRCO's morning show. They sound like a good group. I like both those guys.
Well, the last song we just heard is called "Where Would I Be," and it was released in May of 2025, and it is right now gaining a lot of national attention. And you can kind of see, it has that really positive, uplifting beat to it, and I think it appeals to a lot of different people. Maybe you are just thinking about something, maybe you're just feeling kind of sad, maybe, or whatever, or something's got you down in the dumps, or, maybe you're just missing a loved one or whatever, and you need something positive and uplifting in your life right now, and I'm going to provide that for you on August 9th. So
August 9th, yeah, at Galaxie Skate Center. We'll take time out and be back with more on today's morning show after these words. We hope people will be a part of the Walk with Grace radio auction next week. You're going to be a part of it, Phil.
I am going to be a part of it in a kind of a background kind of way. I just gave Hank a bunch of 10-pack passes for Galaxie Skate Center. Now, these are going to be in your auction items and whatnot. So each one of these passes is worth, in the normal session, about $120 worth of skating. So you'll have admission and skate rental, and there's 10 punches on each one of those cards. So I gave him, I think, 8 or 10 of them or whatever. So I hope people will call in and participate in the Walk with Grace auction. And one of your prizes that you can get is some free skating.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate everybody in our area. And as I've mentioned before, we're so fortunate to have a bowling alley, outdoor theater, skate center.
Yep.
I mean, we're just very, very fortunate.
I do hope that the powers that be realize what Richland Center has here, because you are right, and I have done some more research, and I cannot find any other community that has a bowling alley, an outdoor theater, and a roller rink all in the same place. Richland Center is the only one in Wisconsin. Now, other states in the United States, maybe they might have one, I don't know. But in Wisconsin, we're pretty unique right here. So people come on out to Richland Center, come out and enjoy the day. I mean, you can have an afternoon movie. I think they have matinees down there at the movie theater. Mm-hmm. You can come up there from 5 until 8 or 5 until 9 and enjoy some skating, and then head on out and see another movie at the outdoor theater, and then Sunday afternoon take the family down to the bowling alley.
Maybe make a weekend of it, sure. Absolutely. Right? Well, we're here to talk about the Galaxie Skate Center Christian concert. Again, it's coming up on Sunday, August 9th. And you've got some top entertainers. Another group, Love and the Outcome, they've had some success over the years, haven't they?
They have. Anybody that remembers the WOW CDs back in the early 2000s, 2010s, something like that. They're Christian contemporary artists. They're out of Canada, and they were on, if you dig out some of your WOW CDs, you find WOW Hits 2015, 2016, 2017, King of My Heart, He Is With Us, and The God I Know is on there. And just to reiterate who we're talking about, we're going to play the old one from 2017. This is called The God I Know.
If it was all about religion, what to do, what to say, what to wear on a Sunday, all about perfection, black and white, wrong or right, never great, well, I never make it, I never be good enough, I try to walk the line, pray that I find something that I knew was real, began to realize the harder I try, the colder I start to feel, until the moment, the second I met your love. And then I threw my hands up, released down. I remember when he showed me how to break up with my doubt. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. No strings attached when he saved my soul. Want you to know that God I know. Oh, you gotta know. Oh, the God I know. He is more than just a rescue. That's where it starts, not where it ends. Let freedom in. More than just a story in the sky, wearing white. He's alive in every moment. And now that I know this love, I can throw my hands up, worries down. I remember when he showed me how to break up with my doubt. Once I was lost, but now I'm found. No strings attached when he saved my soul. Want you to know that God I know. Oh, you gotta know. Oh, the God I know. What was I waiting for? I came alive when I let go. All I had was a broken heart. in his eyes.
The morning show featuring more of the music of the concert coming up here on August 9th in Richland Center.
Love and the Outcome. And they've been around for a while. And right now, believe it or not, Love and the Outcome have over 23 million views on their YouTube channel. So they've been around for a while. They've been around for about 10 years. And like I said, they are big on the Christian charts. They've been on the charts several different times on the U.S. and Christian Airplay in Canada and whatnot. So we're really, really fortunate to have them coming to town and sharing their music with us. Now, anybody who would like a small preview for Love and the Outcome, we have convinced them to come and perform with our praise team at Free Methodist Church on that Sunday. So if anybody's interested, stop by the Free Methodist Church. Service will begin at about 10:30, and they're actually going to be our guest speakers that day. They're going to share their message and their passion for Jesus and their what they're doing with their life and spreading the gospel and all that kind of stuff. So if somebody wants a preview of them, and then, of course, 6 o'clock that night, come on out to the Galaxie Skate Center and see them live perform. And they'll be there for about an hour. Brendan Brooks from Hillsborough will be first, and President's Music will be second, and then Love and the Outcome will be the headliner of the show. So I'm really looking forward to it, and like I said, skating is going to be a little different that day. It'll be from 1 until 4, and then we have all those other special things coming up for the month of August. So check out the new website. It has an events page, and you just click on events right there at the top, and it'll take you all the way down through there, and it has everything all listed out there for you. Very easy to book birthday parties, private parties, and all that kind of stuff right now on the new website. And I got to thank Ethan for making that happen for us. He has just been kind of a godsend himself. So and he's really looking forward to seeing all the reactions. And the app that we have is in development right now, and we're hoping to get that released here within the next few weeks, before September anyways, and that thing will be live. And then there's going to be all kinds of promotions that we're going to do through the app, kind of like what you guys do here. Hey, if you sign up through the app, you're going to get promos, you're going to get deals, things like that, get first-hand,
T-shirts?
T-shirts,
yeah, right.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt on right now.
Does that glow in the dark?
This one does not.
Oh, okay.
The other tie-dye ones that we had in previous years, those really looked well under the black lights, but this one does not. I wish it did.
That maybe the next shipment you can do that.
Yeah,
so.
we might have a T-shirt night. Hey, dig out some of those old Galaxie Skate Center T-shirts and wear them up to the rink. Watch our Facebook page. Keep an eye on that. We have a lot of different things that, like I said, that we're coming up.
End of summer, right?
End of summer party. Yeah, the 28th. It's the Friday the 28th. And we might even carry it over into Saturday the 29th of August, because that's my birthday. We might have a little birthday party up there for me. I don't know. We might have some special things going on for that night. So, keep an eye on what's going to happen. Michael Jackson night coming up here next week, Friday the 7th. That'll be from 5 until 9. Friday the 14th, K-pop night. If you got kids that are into K-pop, and that series on Netflix has been very, very popular right here. So I have never seen it.
I haven't either. I know about cake pops, but not K-pop. So.
You know all about cake. Yeah.
I do. Does anybody come up anymore with skates with a key, to fit their shoes? Or
well, those are kind of in days long gone, but clamping them to your shoe. I do still have my steel clamp on the shoes roller skates from the late 60s. They're still up in the display case up there. If anybody would like to see my original first pair of roller skates, they are there.
Yeah, they used to. And the ball bearings would wear out a little bit in them, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. And steel wheels, too.
Steel wheels.
Yeah, you can't wear them on my floor, though. No, it's been a lot of fun this summer, and we're trying to keep people involved with things. We don't want you to lose sight of all the exercise and the great health benefits that they are with roller skating. I just talked with a member of the hospital staff up here recently, and we donated some stuff for them. And, matter of fact, I think it was their Walk for Grace thing. We donated some passes for them. So make sure you all participate in this Walk for Grace, because that is a very, very important thing for this community. I just lost my stepmom not too long ago, and the cause of her death was stage 4 lung cancer for somebody who never smoked a day in her life.
Yeah.
So, these cancer elimination things are very important to me, and I do donate to them every single year. So please help me out by coming skating, and participating in my business so that I can help their business, and we can all help each other in the community. That's what it's about, right?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand. Are you going to be doing some school visits again this year? Lessons?
Well, I'm hoping to. Any of the teachers that are out there, please make sure you get a hold of me, right away in September, as soon as you get your schedules ready and everything's all set, and you know what's going to be what and everything for the year, because dates fill up very fast. I mean, last year I did 7 schools, so don't wait around thinking, I'll call him in January. Well, by that time, I'm going to be fully booked for the rest of the year. A lot of the teachers already know that if you don't get a hold of me early, then you might not get your spot. So
you're there for a week when you
I'm usually there for a week or 2 weeks, depending on their schedule and depending how they want to do it. So I have a couple of different ways that we can do this. We can do Phi Ed class and rearrange the schedule and do a 1 week thing and get a little bit of a discount, and do Phi Ed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every day for a whole week. Those work out really well. Waniwak does that. They rearrange their schedule for a little bit, and I think Hillsboro did, and Weston. They rearrange their schedule, and they have Monday through Friday gym classes every day, so we can get all the skate classes done in a week. And so I give them a little bit of a break. If you can't do that and you still have to do 2 weeks, and do Phi Ed every other day, that's always welcome too, because a lot of times those classes are 45 minutes or maybe a little bit longer, and the kids can get a little extra skating time in, so they get a little extra practice time in, which is more beneficial. So, the more you get things done, and the more you do things, the better you get, right?
Indeed. And you got a good staff at Galaxie Skate Center.
I do. Right now we have a really, really awesome crew. We got my kind of like my right-hand man right now, Autumn. She's from Muscoda area, and she's been working with me for almost 2 years now. Another gal, Sophia, she's in high school, and she's been with me for a little over 2 years now. And we have Zoe. We got 2 Zoes working there, and they're both very energetic kids, and they're always looking for something to do, always wanting to, hey, what else can I do? What else can I do? What needs to be done? And I really, really like that energy that they come in there with, and it allows me to be a little bit more one-on-one with their customers and let them kind of do their thing, and it's kind of like the style that I've done for management the last few years is teach them and empower the employees to do what they know how to do and do what they can do, and give them the reins for like coming up with these promotional nights, and stuff like that. That was one of Autumn's ideas. Hey, it's like, let's do a special event night. Let's do this. Let's do that. So they're always coming up with ideas, and it kind of helps me because I don't have to sit there and use my brain so much. I can just sit back and talk with my customers and visit with them. I love visiting with people from out of the area. And, when we had the wrestling event there, I had one family that was here all the way from Kansas to come all the way up here just for this event. And I said, well, are you going to be, spending any time in the area and whatnot? Oh, yeah, we might do some scouting around. And so I kind of told them a little bit about, some of the backwoods. I say, we got a lot of, really great scenery up here in the Driftless area. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, while you're here. Don't just go run back home. So, we give them a list of things to do, and places to check out and things like that. So, we try to encourage as much tourism here as we possibly can.
Well, you guys do a great job. And I mean, I'm talking to Tony too at the theater. How much of your clientele would you estimate comes from out of the area, like outside of
Probably 75%.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. 70. I would say a good 70 to 75% of our business all comes from at least a 45-minute drive or more away. From the area. Like I said, Joe from Fond du Lac, he comes down here at least once a month. Fond du Lac. He's driving literally 2 hours and 20 minutes each way just to come down here. For what? To go skating.
Stretches his legs, right?
And he's a really good skater, too. So
that's awesome.
We got a family from Maquoketa, Iowa that comes up here quite regularly during the wintertime. And she brings the whole family. They got 4 kids, mom and a dad, and they just pack it all in the van, and they make a whole day of it. It takes them a little over 2.5 hours to get here. And then they spend the rest of the day up here, and what else do they do? Maybe they stay overnight. I don't know. But a lot of times they'll make a weekend of it. And one of their highlights is coming to see me at the rink. So, there's something said for having a beautiful maple hardwood floor to skate on. People will drive for miles and miles and miles to drive or to skate on a maple floor. It's a whole lot different than cement.
Yeah.
So,
How many years for the roller rink? I know the Clarsons opened it. What year was it?
Yep, Hank and Rudy opened that in February 1st, 1973.
Okay.
So it's been 53 years.
That's unreal. And how long have you owned it, Phil?
23 years.
23.
Yeah. So Hank ran it for 30, and I'm on my 23rd year now. And roller skating has been a tradition in Richland Center for a long, long time. I mean, there was a roller rink in town during the 60s. It was over where the Health and Human Services building is now. And if anybody remembers Arnie's Shoe Repair, and there was a welding shop right there.
Absolutely.
And, the welding shop was what used to be the roller rink.
Oh, okay.
Well, and then my dad tells me stories about how they used to bring in a portable wood floor into Crosscut Park, and they put the big circus tent out, and then they had the wooden snow fence around the outside of it, and they brung skating in the park in the summertime back in the 40s and 50s. So, roller skating in Richland Center has been around for a long, long time. So, and with God's good grace, we're going to keep it here for a long, long time. So
sounds good. Well, let's cut out here with one more song from your groups coming up here on Sunday, August 9th. Christian concert at Galaxie Skate Center. Again, people can get tickets today if they want, right?
Yep, you can buy tickets today. I'm at the rink. I'll be up there this afternoon, anytime after about 4:30. Tickets $10 in advance if you buy them in advance. If you just come to the show, it's going to be $12 that day. So if you buy them that day, the day of the concert, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. So, I know $2, whatever. But, I really do hope people enjoy this as much as I enjoy bringing it to you. And we want to follow up and make this the last song here before we have to go. And the song is called I'm Not Lucky, I'm Blessed. And I truly, truly feel this way every day. And all the different things that I do and all the different people that I've met through the last 23 years, the roller skating and being able to do and run a business that was my childhood passion, from way back then. And so, I feel a real huge part of this song belongs to me, and I feel it in my heart. Loving the outcome. I'm not lucky, I'm blessed.
Thanks for coming in, Phil. We appreciate it.
All righty.
Phil Wallace, Galaxie Skate Center.
Someone call it good fortune. Someone call it good luck. Someone say that the stars align, but in my mind it doesn't add up. No. Someone call it good timing, but I know more than anything I live in victory, 'cause I'm a child of the King. Not one battlefield did I win on my own. Every battle that I that it